What's the attitude of the offense right now? Are you guys frustrated, or are you still pretty confident, or pretty level? How would you describe just the entire offense's attitude right now?
I'd say we're still pretty confident in what we could do, and like the weather conditions weren't where it needed to be for that game, so we couldn't really do a lot. You saw that for both sides, so I'd say we're still pretty confident in our offense.
Having gone through those conditions and seeing what y'all can do, I mean, because you were able to figure out a little bit, just what do you take away from that you can kind of move forward when you know the games probably aren't going to be as weather focused, weather impacted?
Take it for what it was. Like we couldn't throw the ball as much as we wanted to. Couldn't do a couple of like our little options because we were scared, like fumbling or whatever the issue was. But I feel like this game, looking forward to the weather, be great, and we can bring out the whole offense and just showcase what we can do.
Even though y'all didn't put any points on the scoreboard, Missouri's going to have a comparable defense. What positives can you take away from that Georgia game that you are confident you can put up points this week?
We moved the ball well against them. We had a couple good drives against Georgia, and they had a top-rated defense in our area. So I feel like going into Missouri, we know what they're capable of, but we know we're capable of. We're just going to go out there, put it all together, and work hard at practice and just play.
Last year's game, it obviously went down to the wire. I have a feeling that'll be on the back of their minds. Do you pay any heed to any of that?
No, last year's game was last year's game. They just coming off a tough loss. We coming off a tough loss, so we both want to get a win. So I subjected to be a good game.
How's it different for the running backs with Lynn at quarterback compared to like Sawyer at quarterback?
Just open it up a little more, get outside a little more. Lynn, it's scary for him at quarterback. He can drop back and run, pass, do what he want. So that's a great thing to have him back there. But when Sawyer's back there, he's a passer. He looks for reads, goes from 1 to 2. He does it all. So I'm confident with both of them.
Coach Green talked about when Lynn goes into scramble mode, that kind of puts everybody else. What do you like that? Do you kind of have to?
It's kind of tough. It's kind of hard to block for him. We told him because you can go anywhere. You can go one side, go all the way to the other side. Tend to get holding across here and there, but it's Lynn, so you just got to do what we can do.
What do you see on your film and looking at the Missouri defense and kind of compare it, contrast it to what Georgia showed you guys?
They're real solid. Got a solid D-line, solid linebacker play. Corner's real lanky, and safety's field, and they play hard. So I project it to be a good game. Just got to execute our offense.
Did you see, since y'all weren't really completing any passes early on, did you see Georgia selling out a lot harder for the run?
I think both defenses was selling out a little more for the run because of the weather conditions, and Georgia wasn't throwing as much either. So I felt like both defenses knew that we was going to run the ball due to the weather, so that's what it was.
How beneficial is it to be back at home for all but one game left this season?
It's great being back home playing in front of our crowd. Got a win here last time we was in the stadium. Look forward to doing that again.